Right guys, don't normally do these sort of videos. I'm not the sort of guy to make other companies sound worse than they are, but this is my SMC MBX 850 and they're extremely limited on the revs, so I was searching online to try and find some sort of tune box, and yeah, I found one and I ordered it from America. I had it all fitted, got it in a waterproof box, all comes on, works, no problem at all. All the wiring is down here and it all goes into the IAT sender and then signal from back. This is how you wire it all up, and the instructions are ridiculous. You know, I've emailed this company over and over again asking for help for when I done this box, and all they could say was it's easier to talk to a 12-year-old, and I'm a backstreet garage. You know, they was just being nasty. There was no help. They were just being nasty, calling me an idiot, you know, calling me names, and I don't know. I don't normally, as I say, I'm not that type of guy to be doing it, but I thought I would give you a bit of heads up, really, because I didn't think it was on. If anyone else has bought this tuning thing before, then and it's worked, fantastic. But I've wired it all up, I've had it all wired up professionally, properly. It goes onto the O2 sensors and everything else around the other side on the exhaust. If people are really stuck and don't know how to do this, and they have bought this box, send me a message. I wouldn't mind on doing another video and just explaining how to wire it up, because there isn't one. There is not a video on how to wire this up. Maybe I sound like an idiot, and it is easier than it was for me, but I've built trikes in the past and wired the whole things up from scratch. That was easier, put it that way. And I'll tell you why it was easier. It was actually very simple. It's actually very simple to wire up, but from the way this explains it, it really wasn't simple. You know, it doesn't explain to you that the IAA sensor wire, what colour it goes onto on your quad, because it isn't here. So if you're looking at this right now, the purple wires go onto the air intake sensor, and it's the green and black wire you're going to need for that. So you have to slice it off completely, go onto it on the sender wire, and then back onto it on the signal wire. And then the oxygen sensor, the black ones go onto the black wire at the bottom of the sensor head off the exhaust, and then the blue ones go to the top of the side, but you slice the wire completely, don't rejoin them up, and then that's how they go on together. And then you got the two yellow ones. You see the two yellow, which says signal from oxygen sensor to oxygen sender to. Now they're a pair. You put them together, and then the other two are a pair. Oh god. And then you've got the oxygen intake sensor just inside here. I've just put a bit of hot glue gun just so it doesn't suck in any air from that bit. I did do that hole smaller than I should have done, and then put heat gun on it, pushed it through so tight, and then just put a little bit of hot glue gun on it just to secure it, really. I wouldn't advise putting hot glue gun on the inside of it, just in case it sucks through into your tappets. But yeah, I'm very extremely actually upset with this box. Extremely upset. If you're thinking about buying one, please don't waste your money. Honestly, do not waste your money. All it does, so it goes up to 500 when you turn it, and then you've got a O2 sensor boost. I have only got the factory exhaust system on this, but all it does, as soon as you turn this on, you've only got to turn it on. 1 minute, I get the keys. Now you've only got to turn this on, and that's on 9 at the minute, and then it goes 0, and then you can turn it all the way around to about 500. And honestly, you've only got to have this on about 20. If you put this on 20, it just backfires, goes mad, and it has no power at all, because all it's doing is putting too much fuel into the engine. If I put it on 0, it's exactly the same setting as it would be running it on its own, if you get what I mean, without the box. But if I run this on about 5, if I put it on 5, then you can't feel no difference. It's a tiny bit smoother, but on tick over, it's not happy. It's not happy at all. It's wired. It's all wired incorrectly. Honestly, it's just. I really wouldn't bother. Please don't waste your money on this item. I've tried to explain to them that the box is wired incorrectly. I've had it fitted. I was asking a lot of questions, and their simple answer was, I'm spending all the money I've spent on this box, they haven't earned, because I'm asking them so many questions that they've got to pay their staff on talking to me. So I don't know. There's loads of other things they've called me names. You know, and I've not been rude once. The last email was a very long email from them, basically saying, because I told man and said on the email that I am going to do a review on this, and they said, is that a threat? Well, I didn't threat them at all. I just told them I was going to do a review on it, and this is my review. And I'm going to do an honest review. I really am. I've paid a lot of money for this box, and I don't like doing bad reviews. I absolutely hate doing bad reviews. Actually, it's not fair at all, and slating any company down. But the customer service is appalling, absolutely appalling. Okay, they will email you back, but every time I asked for each wire, what colour is this wire on my quad bike, because I didn't have any of these wires on here on that colour, as the wire was here. I didn't have these wires at all, and it doesn't make sense, a lot of this. Maybe it makes sense to some people, but okay, it makes sense, but not the wires on your vehicle itself. If you get what I mean. If you bought one, you'd fully understand where I'm coming from. You know, it does say on here in plenty of different places, you know, need wiring, help, contact us through the email, which I've done, and the support is available if you need it. Yeah, the support's available, but they're extremely rude. They're not very nice to you. They don't want to help. It's an actual joke. In the end, I've had to pay someone to get this fitted properly, just because I was asking them questions, and they wasn't making it clear at all. Not like clear at all. I mean, this is an American company, so they know English. You know, I would understand if I bought this from China, and it makes it quite difficult to then get the right answers. I'd fully understand that. I really would. I'm not, you know, but I don't know. I love the quad. Absolutely love it. I've got someone actually building me a professional exhaust system for this week, and I will try this box out again when I've got the exhaust system fitted to see if it makes any difference. But honestly, all it's doing is putting too much fuel in the engine, and my mechanic has told me all it's going to do is make the piston rings too dry, and if they're too dry, then it's going to seize the engine. So at the minute, I've turned the box off, when I'm riding it, I turn it off, because when you turn it on, all it's doing is flooding the engine. It's putting too much fuel in the engine, and that is with this on 0.5. You know, you put it on 0.2, it's the same. You put it on 0.0, then you are back at square one anyway. I wish I knew what I've done. You know, I'd say I've done something wrong, but it's all done properly. I've even sent the company pictures to prove that it's all wired up properly, and they're saying there's nothing wrong with our boxes. Our boxes are perfectly fine. They get tested before they get sent out. They're this, they're that, they're this, they're that. Well, every other company you buy these boxes from, they've all got pre-plugs, so you plug and play. You know, this is built. It even says on their website when you can go for it. Some of them are plug and play. And this says on their website it's for an MBX 850 SMC quad, and you buy it and you think, okay, plug and play, lovely, but it's not. You got to wire it in completely from nothing. Yeah. There's nothing else I can say. I wish there was. And as I said, I don't want to stop people from buying these, because they could be working on other vehicles. They just really do not work on this, and I wish they did, because of the money I've spent on it, and the company are not not happy with me obviously doing a review on it. Well, not going to say I haven't slagged them off or anything, but I am extremely upset because they're not interested in helping. And I'm putting exhaust on the end of this week. Once that's done, I guarantee this box ain't going to make no difference, because the man who's doing the exhaust, he does all race tuned bikes and does all the dyno testing, and he's already told me if that's flooding the engine now, it's still going to flood the engine once the exhaust is done. It's not going to make any difference at all. So I don't know. So anyway, what you put any extra bits on yours? Got some heated grips, phone holder, yeah, bits and bobs. I absolutely love this quad. When I first bought it, I had so many issues with it. So many issues. It just kept breaking down on me all the time, but I must admit, I done a 200-mile Green Lane trip last week, and it was fucking fantastic. It really was good, and the quad didn't let me down at all, and it's just riding beautiful now. I did get the wheels resprayed. Not sure if I actually like them, to be fair, but I just didn't like the matte black what was on this one originally. Thanks for watching. I really do hope I haven't upset anyone, but I feel like I needed to do something about this, because there's no reviews on this box at all on YouTube, and I feel like I needed to do that. Again, if there is people out there who need help with wiring one of these up, I'm happy to help, but I've kind of explained it very quickly. But if you didn't understand that, I fully understand, so just give me a message, and I don't mind, I can do another video at another time. Thanks for watching.